Hi, this video will show you how to create an RFPI in the Order Management System, OMS. After you register in the system, you can enter the UNFPA Procurement Services website through the www.unfpa.org. Click on the My Account button. Click on the Request for Proforma Invoice link. The system displays the Request for Proforma Invoice screen. Click the Create RFPI button. The system then creates a request for proforma invoice window. Some of the information will be already populated in the request for proforma invoice window. This information under section A, contact details, is populated from the information that you have already added when you registered in our system. To give you an idea about this page, there are 4 sections. Section A, contact details, which includes section A1, customer details, and then section A2, consignee details, if different from section A1, and then section A3 and A4 are additional sections to add notify parties, if applicable. Then we have section B, the requested items, and this section is where you enter the information that you require. Section C, shipping instructions, and section D, related to the special packaging and product requirements. Now I'm going to help you to enter your first request for proforma invoice in our system. You go to section A, contact details. The information that is already populated can be amended, such as address. If you want to correct that information, you can amend it in this page. The zip code, the city, the country. Some of the information cannot be amended, such as the organization name and the type of organization. If you require to amend this information, you would need to go to the registration and change it in that page. You would enter first the funding source. Press on the drop-down menu and select from one of the available options. Then go down to section A2 and add the information related to the consignee details. That is, if it's different than what is available already on section A1. When you finish the section A, move to section B, requested items. Here you will be able to enter the information on the items that you would like to select from our catalog. Press on the button Add Item. An Add Item window will appear, and you have 2 ways of entering the information and selecting the items here. You can go either by the drop-down menu in the category, by selecting the appropriate category that you require, and then to the subcategory, and then to the item, and then the rest of the information will be populated, such as the unit of measure, the minimum order quantity, estimated price per unit. And here I would like to point that this is an estimated price, and the binding correct price will be available when your contact person at the procurement services sends the proforma invoice. Then you can enter the quantity in the quantity field here, the quantity required, for example, 12,000 gross of this type of male condoms. The amount will be calculated. Then you enter the mode of transportation. You can select sea, air, road, rail, or you can also select 2 or 3 combinations together. If it's a landlocked country, you can select sea and road, for example. Enter any remarks that you require in the remarks field, any remarks that you would like to inform your contact person about, special conditions or special printing and packaging requirements. You can enter that into this field. You can tick as well the special printing and packaging required if it's required for this specific item. And you can also tick the box related to order from stock if possible. We do hold stock of some of our commodities, and if that is applicable for this item that you selected, we will inform you when we submit our proforma invoice. Then you can press on the Save button. This will save the item and it will appear under line 1 here under the section B requested items. I will show you the other way of selecting also items. Press on the Add Item. The Add Item window will appear and you can start typing by entering information either under category, subcategory, or under the item field. So if I want to order female condoms here, I would start typing female condom, and then all the items related to female condoms in our catalog will appear in the drop-down menu. Select the item that you require, and the rest of the information will be populated in the fields above and down. Then you can enter here the quantities that you require to order, 10,000 pieces, for example, of female condoms. And I would then select the mode of transportation, for example, by air in this case, and then press on the Save button. This line will also be populated under section Requested Items as shown here. If you would like to edit, you can press on the Edit, and the Edit Item window will appear. That is, if you want to change the quantity, for example, to 10,000 instead of 12, or change the mode of transportation, or add any other remarks. And then you can press on Save, and this information will be saved for that line. You can as well delete or remove this line if it's not required anymore. Press on the Remove button here, and then the Remove Item window will appear with the information related to this specific line, and then you can press on the Remove button, and then this item will be removed. When you finish adding all the items that you require under this section, go to section C, which is related to the shipping instructions. Here we would like to ask you to add the preferred sea, port, or airport of the goods delivery. So we would like you to tell us where would you like the goods to be shipped, to which destination, which port or airport. For example, and then move on to the second line, which is related to the Incoterms for this specific order. We would usually ship using CIP, port of destination, Incoterms, for example, FCA. If you prefer other Incoterms, please add that in this field. The following line is related to the documents, the standard shipping documents that UNFPA would send and our suppliers would send along with the shipment. If you have any other special import or export requirements, please specify that. When you finish entering the information under section C, please move on to section D, the special packaging and product requirements, if applicable. Here you can enter the information related to the customized packaging, language on packaging and/or inserts, and for male condoms, any related information, please tick the boxes here: customized condom foil, flavor, scent, or color. As I mentioned earlier, you can also add the information related to that under the remark field for each line that you have added. When you finish entering all the information, please press on the Save as Draft. Here you are only saving the RFPI as a draft, and you can always come back and amend it if required. Your request for proforma invoice is successfully saved, and then it will be a number for the RFPI will be generated, as you can see here, and the status will be in draft. You can add attachments related to your request. For example, if you have any special artwork for the condom foil or the packaging or inserts. To do so, press on the Add Attachment button, and then the Add Attachment window will appear. Write the attachment name, for example, artwork, condom foil, and then select your file and attach it. And press on the Save button. And here your attachment will appear on the header page. If you would like to view your attachment, you can press on it. And if you would like to remove it, press on the Edit Details pen that appears here on the attachment. And this will open up the Edit Attachment Details. You can see the details of your attachment and the creator of this attachment. And then under the Document Number field, press on the request on the RFPI number here, the X. When you press on that, you are deleting the attachment from this specific request for proforma invoice. And then you can click on the Save button, and your attachment will be deleted. Now your RFPI is ready. If you would like to edit the information, you can go ahead and do that. If it's final and you would like to submit it to your UNFPA procurement focal point, go down to the bottom of the page and then press on the orange button Submit. A Confirm Action window will appear. Please read the information in this box and then press on the Acknowledge button. Here you have successfully submitted your proforma invoice to your contact person at the procurement services within UNFPA. The status of the request for proforma invoice will change to pending, and an email notification will be sent to UNFPA contact person, and he will get in contact with you related to this request for proforma invoice. Thank you.